The topic of my research is exploring sustainable value chain in telecom technologies, 5G and beyond. My supervisors are Professor Lal, Professor Maim Sagar, and Professor Rakesh Singh. What we have seen in various generations of telecom technologies are one or the other stakeholders in that technology, the value chain, getting benefited immensely while the rest of them are left behind. Let's examine what are the five important stakeholders as far as 5G technologies and beyond are concerned. First and foremost, there are the telecommunication service providers. Then there are the platform providers, which are mostly the hyperscalers like Google, AWS, and Microsoft. Then there are application developers. Then there are the next in line are the network equipment providers like Ericsson and Nokia. Then there are system integrators and others, which are mostly the devices and sensors and transducers, all other providers. So what I'm trying to do here as a part of my research is what can be done so that the entire value chain benefits rather than one or two of the stakeholders making gains out of the telecom technology generation that comes into being. The motivation of my research comes from the fact that um, after 5G launch, which is currently launched by close to about 150 odd operators across the world, after investing so much of money, none of them has seen significant gain in the revenue, despite investing millions of dollars in creating the 5G technology. One of the fundamental research reasons for that is 5G technology, the revenue gains are likely to come from the enterprise play and not from the B2C or the consumer play, which is where most of this has been launched. So there is immense opportunity to be realized. But the fundamental difference between what traditionally the CSPs have been doing is a connectivity play. They have to now move from connectivity play to ecosystem play. The research objective, the objective one is to identify the attributes of sustainable value chain. And second is to validate these sustainable attributes of value chain. Just to give you an example of what I'm trying to say here in terms of the sustainability of value chain is in the traditional senses, we had three services which were emanating till 4G, messaging, voice, and video services. But now with 5G coming into play, there are 12 different attributes which can be exploited by the enterprise applications in order to make things easier for enterprise applications. And this attributes needs to be used by the application developers to create applications which the enterprise will use, and the entire money coming out of that will be distributed across the value chain in a revenue share format between the CSP, between the platform providers, the application providers, and the network equipment providers. That's exactly how the sustainable value chain will come into play. And if we are established to able to establish this for 5G, this is exactly what can continue to happen for 6G and beyond technologies. Thank you.